Let's be honest with each other. Dating in today's world as a young adult feels like an uphill battle. Swiping through endless profiles can be exhausting. And even when you do meet somebody, it's impossible to know if this person is actually even genuine or if they're just wasting your time. Social media only adds to this stress, making you think that everybody has everything fucking figured out. While in real life, you're the one stuck in that cycle of rejection, confusion, and heartbreak. It's no wonder why so many young adults are struggling to find a healthy relationship. But I'm coming to you right now to tell you that finding a healthy partner isn't impossible. It doesn't require perfection, it doesn't require luck, and it doesn't require some secret trick that you learned online. The truth is, anybody can build a meaningful connection by just simply being themselves and following a couple proven tips. Today, we're simply going to break down why dating feels so hard in today's world, and I'm going to show you exactly how to overcome some of those challenges that you're having that might be holding you back. I guarantee you that this video is not only going to equip you with the tools to be more confident, but it's also going to give you the opportunity to find what you always wanted, which is a partner that you deserve. If you're tired of feeling stuck, this video is simply going to show you how to get out the mud and take control of your love life. Welcome back to High Standard University. My name is Quincy Yoder, aka Q the Goat, your soon-to-be favorite smart dumb guy. My mission, guys, is simple. I simply want to help you guys improve mentally, physically, financially, and emotionally. So if that's up your alley, make sure you guys hit the like button on this video because that's the only way YouTube's going to know it's a good video. Subscribe, and let's just simply get into it and talk about how, even though love is hard today, you still have an opportunity to change it. Dating today is complicated, and it has much to do with how society has changed as a whole throughout the years. In previous generations, people often met through social circles, work, or even family members. There were fewer options, and relationships were often seen as a top priority in life. But today, technology has completely changed the way we approach dating. One of the biggest challenges that I don't hear anybody talking about is decision fatigue. Apps like Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge give the illusion of infinite options. Studies even show when people are overwhelmed with too many options, they're less likely to commit and feel confident in their decisions. Shout out to my favorite book of all time, The Defining Decade, for putting me on this. And then there's social media, which creates unrealistic expectations. We see what I like to call video game couples online all the time, which makes us compare ourselves and our partners to these images. But like I said, these are video game couples, and a lot of us are looking at this comparing ourselves to them, which is not fair, which is why a lot of you guys have self-doubt, and why most of us start to question our self-worth and wondering if we even measure up to the people in our market. And on top of that, modern society pushes the idea to keep your options open. Ghosting, situationships, and one-night stands are way too common. And not only are they way too common, but they're endorsed.
I don't like guys that approach me. I want guys that look like they don't want me.
And that's why a lot of people out here feel disrespected by the dating space, and why a lot of people hold trauma for those people in the past that fucking hurt them. Now, once you understand this, we can start taking the first step, which is clarifying what you want. Are you looking for a serious relationship, or are you just looking for that friends with benefits to have a little fun with? Without clarity in yourself, it's going to be easy to attract the wrong people that are looking for different goals than you are looking for, which, speaking from experience, is kind of frustrating. Take time to reflect on your values. What qualities are most important to you in a partner? Write down your non-negotiables. These are the values and traits that you absolutely need in a partner, no discussion. And then, this is a big one, write down your boundaries, which is behavior that you simply won't tolerate. Many young adults fall into this trap of lowering their standards because they're scared of being alone. But the truth is, settling for less is not going to get you what you want. It's just going to lead to you being frustrated and confused because you picked something that you know you didn't want in the first place. Now you just wasted a bunch of time. But if you're watching this and you can relate, you're not alone. A lot of people in their 20s date people without really knowing what they want. I used to live that carefree lifestyle as well. I'd be taking women on date, and I probably in my head was thinking that I liked them for real, but I could tell by their actions that they just wanted a quick fuck. And that led to a lot of mixed feelings and a lot of mixed situations that I wouldn't be in if I knew what I wanted. And once I got clear about what I wanted, I started to attract people that wanted the same thing that I wanted, and we ended up being on the same page. They were a little bit crazier than I was, but we was on the same page. After you clarified your goals, the next step is simple. You simply have to start approaching dating with confidence and by being yourself. One of the biggest misconceptions about dating is that you need to appear flawless and perfect to attract someone. Many people try to mold themselves into what they think other people would like, but this oftentimes backfires. True confidence comes from knowing yourself within and not being afraid to show it to other people. That means when you go out on dates, don't put on a damn persona. Instead of focusing on trying to impress this person, focus on being yourself and building a meaningful connection. That means telling those bad racist jokes that for some reason you tell to everybody that you meet, even though not one person has laughed at them. Yeah. Life is cruel. Confidence isn't about being the loudest, most outgoing person in the room. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. If you're introverted, embrace it. If you have a passion for a weird hobby, embrace that too. The right person will appreciate your honesty. I used to be that person that performed on dates and tried to put on a persona, but I realized that the people that I really built meaningful connections with were the people that I let my guard down with and actually showed them who I really was. And even if you do let your guard down, show people who you really are, and they don't like it, what the fuck does it matter? You have to have the confidence to know that some people just aren't gonna like the real you, and that's okay. But there are gonna be people out there that do like the real you, and those are the people that you focus on. Take your mind off prioritizing the negative and shift it to the positive. While confidence is key, building a real relationship also requires emotional connection. This is the foundation for any healthy relationship. It's what separates a short-lived fling from a meaningful partner. To build this kind of connection, start with the easy things like active listening. Active listening just simply means being fully present in those conversations. Put your damn phone away, make eye contact, and show genuine interest in what the other person is saying. Ask open-ended questions and invite deeper conversations. Emotional connection also comes from vulnerability. It's not just about sharing those surface-level details. It's about opening up your dreams, your fears, and your values. Vulnerability with the right person can create a strong trust, which is the cornerstone of a strong relationship. Don't let everybody in though. Know who to trust and know who not to trust. While building an emotional connection is essential in my head, you also need to know those red flags to avoid the bullshit people in your life. Here's some groundbreaking news. Not everybody is going to be a fucking good match for you. And that's okay. The key is learning to spot these red flags early so you can avoid being trapped in an unhealthy situation. Number one is inconsistent communication. People that know me will tell you straight to your face that I am a horrible texter. I'm very busy, I have a lot going on, and I'm a very ambitious person, so other things have priority over being on my phone and texting. Even with that being said though, I have observed my behavior over the years and I have learned about myself. Even when I'm busy, I still have a tendency to let people that I like, keyword like, know that I'm going to be busy, so they're not being left in the dark and wondering what I'm doing. And in my opinion, this doesn't have to be a 5-step fucking equation. When I'm busy, I text less. When I'm not busy, you have my attention. And in my opinion, your partner is the same way. People that really like you, like I said, that's the key word, will take time out their day to communicate things with you. The people that don't really like you like that and don't care won't let you know. Second red flag is disrespect. This not only is a red flag, but it's a non-negotiable to me. You will not talk down to me. You will not call me out my name, and you will not try to make me feel small. And I feel like that's all I need to say about this situation. Number three is a lack of effort. I'll be the first to say that I am the masculine person in my relationships. I'm the one that's going to set the date. I'm going to tell you what to wear, and I'm probably going to pick you up 9 times out of 10. But like I said, going off of my experiences, the girls that really liked me were the ones that put in effort. When I wasn't setting the date quick enough, they were trying to. Even if I told them that I was going to set it, they still tried to set it, or they threw hints my way so I could set the right date. They were the ones trying to see me if I wasn't trying to see them fast enough. And if I see a girl doing the opposite of that, then I know this girl really isn't feeling me. Thinking about it right now, I don't know if I would call that a red flag, but it definitely is an indicator. Here's a little pro tip. Pay attention to how people respond to your boundaries. Someone that likes you and respects you will respect your boundaries as well. Someone that's toxic will try to belittle you and push those boundaries to the side. Now, we can't just talk about the red flags. We have to talk about the green flags as well. Green flags are simply indicators that show that your partner is emotionally mature and a person you want to be with. My 3 green flags are simply the opposite of my red flags, if that makes sense. Number 1 is consistency. This is the biggest green flag to me, in my opinion. If I have been dating you for a short while, but I already pick up on your tendencies and I can tell that you're going to do this if I say this, or if I tell you to be here, you're going to be there, or if you tell me something, I know 9 times out of 10 you're going to follow through with that thing. That's a big green flag to me, and it's something that's very sexy. I'm sorry, hey, I shouldn't be saying that. Number 2 is respect. It's simply the opposite of the red flag. Treat me with respect, treat people how you want to be treated, etc. This is not something that I need to go deep into. We're all grown adults. Number 3 is effort. Like I said, it's the opposite of lack of effort. Showing me effort, we don't have to go deep into that. But number 4 is maturity. How emotionally intelligent are you? How do you handle conflict? Do you shut down? Do you get defensive? Do you communicate openly and try to solve the problems? These are things that I look at. And if you show me the latter instead of the former, to me, that's a green flag. Take your time to know these people. Often people don't show their true colors right away. Now that we talked about a lot of shit, let's bring it all together. Finding a healthy partner isn't about being lucky or by being perfect. It's about making intentional choices, showing up with confidence, and being patient about the progress. By clarifying what you want, by building emotional connections, and by recognizing green and red flags, you can navigate the modern dating world with confidence. Remember, dating is a journey. It's not a race. The right person will like you for who you are and match your effort in any relationship. Like I said earlier, and on the flip side, not everybody's gonna be attracted to you. Not everybody's gonna like you the same way you like them, and you have to be okay with that. Don't be that person though that tries to put a square peg in a round hole. If this video helped you, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe to High School University. We put out a video every week. Make sure you share this to somebody that needs this advice and tell them to watch the video throughout. Just remember, better relationships start with you, and you're more capable than you realize.